Hi all, happy Homebrew Wednesday, first one of 2018. I hope you're all fine. Yeah, just sipping the stout I made last time, and it's come out quite well actually. Got good roasted notes on the nose, chocolatey there. The top, when I have got a bit more carb in it, is actually quite brown. It's got a good head on it. And it's a very good stout. But last time when I was talking about it, I didn't have much hope of it actually coming to anything. But as you can see, it's come good. I entered it into my local homebrew group's winter warmer competition, where you're supposed to make a beer which is the type of beer that you want to sit down next to the fire over Christmas and just sip on. And I mean, it wasn't many people entered this show, it was a bit quieter, but I still won it, which was quite surprising really. I mean, they all pulled my leg and said I would win it anyway, but I don't know whether there was some sort of fixing going on, but there was about a point in it. So yeah, it's not come out too bad. It's got I wouldn't say it's smooth. It's not kind of milky smooth or anything like that. Got a little bit of astringency from the grains in there. Not detecting any major amounts of bitterness. So it's not kind of American style. It's much more Englishy, maybe Irishy style. But no, that came out well. Since I gave you an update last time, I made a load of beers for work and popped all those in the kegs and gave them out. Didn't make any profit or anything, but I just obviously covered my costs before the grains and things like that. So I made an American Pale Ale, a Kolsch and a bitter. The bitter, I didn't really get much of a taste of it. I think I had a quick taste a few nights back. The Kolsch, I think I took it for tasting, and people said it was good, but it wasn't on style. But I don't know. I'm indifferent about lager type beers, and you got to be in the right mood, and it's got to be okay, just about right really, to be really impressed by. Well, does that mean bad? But yeah, it's not too bad, and I mean I think it's definitely been drunk. So I gave a keg of this stout to a neighbour of mine. I sent some beer mail out with it. I think Rusty Homebrew had a quick taste the other day. I sent some out to the Cidermeister, and he's just given me some bit of an email back to say he's enjoyed it very much. And I think there's a couple more bottles out there somewhere. You most likely will see some more reviews soon once they come out. So yeah, I mean, even though it failed and I got the scales wrong and I got all sorts of things go wrong with it, it's not come out too bad in the end. What else? Sorry. Yeah, and also I made the APA. The APA, I took that to my local homebrew club just for Christmas, and they were quite impressed. I was quite impressed myself. It's come out really nice. I didn't really go to town with any hops or anything. I think I bittered up with Columbus, and then I did aroma with Cascade and Centennial, and I dry hopped a bit of those hops as well, and that came out really well actually. I put it into a small competition which is on next Monday. So and I think if you win the competition, you get to brew beer in I think it's electric beer company in Bristol. So fingers crossed, touch wood, I might win that. That'd be good, wouldn't it? But I mean, I think there'll be just as many good beers going in as well. I've had a brew day a few days ago. I wanted to make the bitter that I made before Christmas again, because I didn't really get much drinking of that done. It's one I thought got given away to friends and tastings and stuff like that. So I never really got around to tasting it much. So made that. That's outside fermenting now. I had to change the recipe slightly, but check my brew day out, which is hopefully coming up soon. I haven't managed to stick it all together in order to put it as a video and put it out, but I will get it round to it soon. Hopefully, I'm trying to. This time I've kind of got a bit more into the chemistry, a bit more into water chemistry. I did a carbonite test just before I did it, and I've showed some parts of the video is actually me just redesigning a recipe that I've done before and actually explaining my what I'm thinking about how I've changed it. Nothing fancy, just the best bitter really, but maybe it might give people insight to actually perhaps just break away from cloning recipes and copying what other people have done and say, well, I'm just going to make something so pretty simple, or make something for myself, which is going to be my own creation, and it's not going to be influenced by anybody. I think I've been brewing now for 4 or 5 years now, so, and I still what I normally do, I'll actually look at the recipe somebody's made already, and I'll just adjust it to my own needs and go from there really. And another thing I did today, I made some candy sugar, well, like Belgian candy sugar. I did inverted one sugar, but I actually let it go quite hot, so it's actually now turned to candy, like Belgian candy sugar. So I played around that today, and I'm hopefully going to do an IPA. This Whitbread 1902 Whitbread IPA from this book here, and it's got 2 malts. It's got 2 row malt and 6 row malt. I don't think we can get a whole of 6 row malt in the UK. We have to just do plump for 2 row, unfortunately. But from what I hear, they generally feed the 6 row to the cattle in the UK. So it must be. I think it's got its own attributes, but the 2 row is much better. So I'm going to. I obviously can't use that. The recipe also calls for number 1 inverted sugar, which I've got. I've got about a pound of the sugar upstairs. So I think I'm just going to do a half batch for starters. Do a half batch, and this asks for a pound, so I'm going to do half a pound of inverted sugar, and then it's just Goldings, hopping up to something like, which you grab to 1050 with an ABV of just under. Oh, just about 5%. That's interesting. So yeah, hopefully a brew day for that. I've not really brewed with sugar for quite a while. I think I was doing a few English English brews a few years ago with sugar and stuff like that. But I was just sticking normal cane sugar or beet sugar into the beer. Wasn't doing anything. Wasn't doing any fancy things. So yeah, I'm going to try using this sugar this time. See how it comes out. See how it goes. So that's about it. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely in the realms of something that you would buy in the shops, if not better. So yeah. So let's get crack open this IPA before it goes. I think I've got IPA there now, and I think it's almost gone. So I'll pop it open and give you a quick review of that. Sorry, the APA. I'll pop some in the glass now, and I'll come back to you in a second. I'm back. Right, that's all I've got left. It's just gone. So I knew the cake was getting towards the bottom, and as I said, I filled a few bottles yesterday for a competition I was going to do, and you can see it's had plenty of hops in it. It's still quite murky. On the nose, it's sherbety, very strong. Sherbety, orangey, tangerine-y. I can't even perceive hops. It's just the fruity smell I'm getting out of this. So that is it's beautiful beer from the start. I'm not so sure whether I've done a boulet for this, but I will put the recipe down below. It's a beautiful beer, and I can guarantee that you will not fail to be impressed. Yeah, that is mega. So nose good. I've carved this to hell, so there's loads of carving at the moment. It's got as I said, it's been dry hopped, so there's quite a lot of stuff in there. Don't think I dry hopped it with much. I think I maybe put 50 grams or something in there, maybe 25 grams of each of Centennial and Cascade. I didn't really overdo it as such. Didn't keep a note of that, but I don't think even, no. One thing I did do, which I made sure that these hops are very fresh. So they're obviously this, I think 2016 hops. Definitely worth getting the freshest hops if you're going to go for anything like this. Just go in, have a dive. Yeah. Bit of body there. Good bitterness, but not too strong. It's obviously not into the IPAs. That said, I like American IPA as well. Get those kind of piffy flavours. Very orangey tangerine flavour there again on the flavour as well as on the aroma. Bit of dankness there. Oh, my phone seemed to die there. I must apologise. Anyway, hope you all have a good homebrew Wednesday. Have a nice homebrew Wednesday anyway. I'll see you all next time, and cheers.